shoelace pose. So this is a nice pose to do after you've done your sleeping swan pose or your swan pose. And there's a couple of different ways to get into it depending upon what you just did before. I'll show you one way. So you can start from tabletop position and extend one leg back behind you. And bring it behind the bent knee. And then bring your feet out wide so that you can sit in between the heels from there. So it's important that both sit bones are connected down to the ground, and what sometimes happens is people tend to sit on the opposite heel just a little bit. So make sure that you instruct your students to not do that. And if they need to, they can sit on top of a bolster or on top of a block in order to make it a little bit more even throughout the hips. So we try to get the knees stacked one on top of another, and sometimes an easy way to do this is to lean forward, really squeeze the inner thighs together so that you can get as much stacking as possible here. So another way that we can get into it is to start with the legs extended back, extended in front of us. This would be a similar way. Sometimes it's a little bit harder depending upon how people's low backs are feeling. But you cross right knee over the left knee, and this is usually a good modification for somebody that can't quite get the hips to sit down with both knees stacked one on top of another. But if it is possible, you can start here and then also bend into the bottom knee. And then same thing, make sure they're not sitting on the heel, both sit bones are connected down into the ground. So there's a couple of different options. You can just stay upright if this is enough sensation. You can also take variations with the arms and also make it into a side bend. So feel free to take eagle arm, same way you would, with the legs crossing. You can also do your cow facing pose arms. And you can also just fold forward without any variation with the arms or in addition to. Coming over. Make sure that the hips and the sit bones stay connected down to the ground. After you've held for time, you can slowly rise up. And lean back into the hands, uncross the legs, and slowly windshield wipe the shins from side to side.